SS2K channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button and hit all so that you will be notified regarding the latest updates. The content of this video is taken from available sources such as but not limited to the internet, and the author of this video does not represent any person or organization which will be presented. This is presented for educational purposes only, and yours truly do not claim the ownership of the content. The topic that will be discussed in the short video presentation is about the Bureau of Customs, or abbreviated as BOC, or in Filipino it is called Kawanihan ng Aduana. It is a topic under the subject Law Enforcement Organization and Administration, the interagency approach. And as usual, I will present the topic in Q&A form with rationalization. So let's proceed to question number 1. It is charged with assessing and collecting custom revenues, curbing illicit trade and all forms of customs fraud, and facilitating trade through an efficient and effective customs management system. Letter A, Bureau of Customs. Letter B, Bureau of Treasury. Letter C, Bureau of Internal Revenue. Delta, Bureau of Local Government Finance. And the answer for this question, ladies and gentlemen, is Alpha. That is one of the functions of the Bureau of Customs. Okay, yan. Pagka nakita nyo sa tanong, pangungulekta ng buwis ng lahat ng mga goods, okay, na pumapasok at lumalabas ng border ng Pilipinas, no, ay under po yan ng Bureau of Customs. Okay? Yan. Sa naunang video presentation, pinakita natin yung trabaho naman ng Bureau of Immigration. Okay? Sa kanila naman, border control tungkol sa paglabas at pagpasok ng mga dayuhan. Okay? At mga Pilipino na lumalabas sa border ng Pilipinas, no? Yan. Pero pagka naman Bureau of Customs, ito po ay nakatuon doon sa goods. Okay, tulad ng mga sasakyan, di ba, na pumapasok ng Pilipinas. Pag pumasok yan, may karampatang buwis. Kapag hindi nagbuwis, doon pumapasok yung tinatawag nating smuggled vehicles. Di ba? Yan. So, lahat po ng goods, ladies and gentlemen, lahat ng kalakal, okay, ay dumadaan po yan sa Bureau of Customs pagka pumapasok po dito sa Pilipinas. Pinaka simpleng example po ay yung pong helmet, di ba? Yan. So, madadaan po yan ng Bureau of Customs. Kaya meron pong ICC na tatak po yun, no? Yan. So, meaning to say, dumaan sa customs. Yan po yan, no? Yung helmet. Okay? At pumasa sa standard. Okay? Yan. Then, question number 2. What is the parent agency of the Bureau of Customs? Letter A, DOJ. Letter B, DOF. Letter C, DILG. And Delta, DENR. Okay, and the answer for this question is Bravo. That is DOF, or Department of Finance, ladies and gentlemen, no? Yung pong mga naunang organization doon sa question number 1, yung pong Bureau of Treasury, Bureau of Internal Revenue or BIR, Bureau of Local Government and Finance, and Bureau of Customs ay under lahat yan ng Department of Finance. Okay, yan. So let us discuss the short history of the Bureau of Customs, no? The Bureau of Customs is abbreviated as BOC, no? Or in Filipino, it is called Kawanihan ng Aduana. Is a Philippine government agency under the Department of Finance. The Bureau of Customs was established on February 6, 1902, no? Formal establishment, no, of Bureau of Customs by the insular government of the Philippine Island of United States of America during the American colonial era of the Philippines. Historical records show that the Philippine Customs Service was already present even prior to the establishment of formal government barter system. Then, It was during American regime that the Bureau of Customs and Immigration were created under the supervision and control of the Department of Finance and Justice. Later on, the Philippine legislature enacted Commonwealth Act No. 613, forming the Bureau of Immigration as a separate office from the Bureau of Customs. Republic Act No. 1937, otherwise known as the Tariff Law of the Republic of the Philippines, was amended by Republic Act No. 10863, known as the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act, or CMTA. The Bureau of Customs is an attached agency of the Department of Finance. It is charged with assessing and collecting custom revenues, curbing illicit trade and all forms of customs fraud, and facilitating trade through an efficient and effective customs management system. No, kaya kapag may mga pumasok na illegal na items dito sa Pilipinas, sino ang masasabi nating nagpabaya? Yan po ay Bureau of Customs. Ayan, di ba? Kasi lahat ng goods ay dumadaan po sa kanila. Okay? Yan. So let's proceed to question number 3. To strengthen border control, enhance trade facilitation, and improve collection of lawful revenues is the Bureau of Customs A. Vision, letter B. Mission, letter C. Objectives, or Delta Core Values. Yan. So para palakasin ang border control at enhance yung pong trade facilitation, no? Yan yung kalakalan at improve yung koleksyon ng buwis. Ayan ay trabaho ng Bureau of Customs. Okay, that is the mission of Bureau of Customs. That is Bravo. Okay? Yan. Ano yung vision ng Bureau of Customs? The vision of Bureau of Customs is this: a modernized and credible customs administration that is among the world's best. No? Yan. Mission is to strengthen the border control, enhance trade facilitation, and improve collection of lawful revenues. Okay? The core values ng Bureau of Customs is professionalism. Okay? They will do the job with professionalism, integrity. Yan. Kahit na walang nakatingin, dapat may integridad. And accountability, pananagutan kung ano man yung naging resulta ng kanilang action. Okay, that is accountability. Okay, so tandaan po yung core values, no, ng Bureau of Customs: professionalism, integrity, and accountability. Okay, so question number 4 tayo. Border control to prevent entry of smuggled goods is one of the functions of the Bureau of Customs. This statement is letter A, true, letter B, false, letter C, partly true, and delta is partly false. No? And the answer is alpha. That is true. Okay, isa yan sa functions ng Bureau of Customs. Okay? So, what are the functions of the Bureau of Customs? The Bureau of Customs has the following duties under the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act under Republic Act No. 10863. No? Yan. So ano yung mga functions ng Bureau of Customs? Letter A, assessment and collection of customs revenues from imported goods and other dues, fees, charges, fines, and penalties accruing under the CMTA or under the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act. Letter B, simplification and harmonization of customs procedure to facilitate movement of goods in international trade. Charlie is border control to prevent entry of smuggled goods. Delta, prevention and suppression of smuggling and other customs fraud. Echo, facilitation and security of international trade and commerce through an informed compliance program. Foxtrot, supervision and control over the entrance and clearance of vessels and aircraft engaged in foreign commerce. Goat, supervision and control over handling of foreign mails arriving in the Philippines for the purpose of collecting revenues and preventing the entry of contraband. Hotel, supervision and control on all import and export cargoes landed or stored in piers, airports, terminal facilities including container yards, and freight stations for the protection of government revenue and prevention of entry of contraband. India conduct a compensation study with the end view of developing and recommending to the President a competitive compensation and remuneration system to attract and retain highly qualified personnel while ensuring that the Bureau remains financially sound and sustainable. JAR, exercise of exclusive original jurisdiction over future cases under the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act. No? And KILO, enforcement of the Customs Modernization Tariff Act and all other laws, rules, and regulations related to customs administration. Okay, so kung nakita nyo, halos lahat ng kanilang trabaho ay tungkol po sa pagkontrol at paniningil ng buwis sa pagpasok ng mga kalakal dito sa Pilipinas at yung paglabas ng mga kalakal at pag-inspect sa mga kalakal para maiwasan yung pong pagpasok ng mga illegal na kalakal. Okay, so yun po ang trabaho ng Bureau of Customs. Okay? So let us proceed to question number 5. The Bureau of Customs is headed by the Customs Commissioner, who is assisted by how many deputy commissioners? So, ilan nga ba ang assistant ng ilan nga ba ang deputy commissioners ng Customs Commissioner? Letter A, 1. Letter B, 2. Letter C, 4. And delta is 6. And the answer for this question is delta. No? Ang deputy commissioners ng Bureau of Customs ay 6. No? 6. Okay? Na makikita po yan sa organizational structure. Okay? Yan. So the Bureau of Customs is headed by Customs Commissioner. Take note of the head, no? He is assisted by 6 deputy commissioners and 1 assistant commissioner and 17 district collectors who supervise the country's principal ports of entry. Okay? Yan. So, ano yung mga yung pong mga 6, no? Nasaan po sila yung 6 na deputy commissioners? Yung pong nasa Deputy Commissioner for Internal Administration Group, for Revenue Collection Monitoring Group, Assessment and Operation Coordination Group, Intelligence Group, you have Enforcement Group, you have also the Management Information System and Technology Group, and Post Clearance Audit Group. Ayan, no? Okay? So, question number 6. Which of the following group gathers intelligence information related to customs and economic activities, conducts internal inquiry and investigation, and develop effective countermeasures to combat corruption, smuggling, and other forms of customs fraud? Letter A, Internal Administration Group. Letter B, Revenue Collection Monitoring Group. Letter C, Assessment and Operations Coordination Group. Letter D, Intelligence Group. ECHO, Enforcement Group. Foxtrot, Management Information Systems and Technology Group. Or GOAT, Post Clearance Audit Group. And the answer for this question is Delta. No? And so the intelligence group is responsible in gathering of information related to customs and economic activities. And yung mga hindi po nagbabayad ng buwis ay kapag pinasok yung goods dito sa Pilipinas. No? Yan. So ano yung trabaho ng Internal Administration Group? The Internal Administration Group is under a Deputy Commissioner. This group assists the Commissioner in the formulation of policies and in setting up
of objective relative to financial, administrative, personnel, planning, and management improvement series of Bureau of Customs. Represent the Commissioner in meetings and conferences, signs memorandum circulars and reviews official communication and documents relevant to internal administration. So, ito po yung pinaka-admin, kaya nga administration, no? Yan. Revenue Collection Monitoring Group under a Deputy Commissioner. This group maintains an accounting of revenues collected, administers legal requirements of the Bureau of Customs, provides information and analysis of collection statistics, and audits liquidated entries and bonds. The Assessment and Operations Coordination Group is also under Deputy Commissioner. It is a group which gathers and publishes values of commodities imported into the country and monitors implementation of rules and regulation governing assessment and processing of goods for exports, warehousing and support operations, and auction and disposal activities. The Intelligence Group is also under Deputy Commissioner, which gathers information related to custom activities, conducts internal inquiry and investigation, and develop effective countermeasure to combat corruption, smuggling, and other forms of custom fraud. The Enforcement Group is also under the Deputy Commissioner. This group exercise police authority to secure the country's ports and the Bureau of Customs installations and to protect cargoes and properties inside the customs zone. The Management Information System and Technology Group is a new one, no? The implementation of Bureau of Customs computerization program necessitate the creation of the Management Information System and Technology Group on January 9, 1998 under Executive Order Number 463. The need for the creation of greatly expanded Information Technology Group was already reflected in 1992 as a support to the aim of Bureau of Customs to assume direct management and control of the IT facilities and services after the conclusion of Transitional Facilities Management arrangements under the PTCP contract. Okay? The MISTG is headed by Deputy Commissioner who is responsible for overall supervision of different operating units. And the Post-Clearance Audit Group under Custom Memorandum Order number 32-2007 reactivates the Post-Clearance Audit Group or PCAG, formerly known as the Post-Entry Audit Group or PIG. PIG was created in 2003 under Executive Order 163 Series of 2003 and tasked to perform post-clearance audit work of the Bureau of Customs. In 2013, the functions of PIG was transferred to the Department of Finance until President Rodrigo Duterte signed Executive Order Number 46 in October 2017, returning the post-clearance audit function to the Bureau of Customs. PICAG is headed by Assistant Commissioner. Okay, kaya anim yung kanyang commissioner at saka isang assistant, no? Who has direct supervision and control over management of operating units of PICAG, which include the Trade Information and Risk Analysis Office and Compliance Assessment Office. Then the Bureau of Customs Sub-Collection District. Each district is headed by a district collector of customs and collects duties, taxes, and other charges accruing to the government. Exercises police power, supervises the entrance and clearance of vessels engaged in commerce, supervises and controls handling of foreign mail, and supervises all import and export cargoes in trade station. Okay, so yun po yung trabaho ng Bureau of Customs and the different groups under the Bureau of Customs. Okay, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching and listening to the short video presentation, and I hope that you have learned something. And if you have learned something, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button and hit all so that you will be notified regarding the latest update. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.